Good morning, everybody. This is Val, but this is how you do it. And it's morning time. And look what second day hair look like on your girl. Well, I didn't plait it up last night. I didn't do anything to it. But I will be going back out again today. Because I didn't, I won't say I didn't accomplish anything yesterday. I didn't finish what I set out to do. How about that? Um, I went to court yesterday. My sister's trying to reverse my power of attorney and the things that I did when I had power of attorney. I don't know. Um, Nothing happened yesterday. We have to go back to court um, in a month. So I don't know. She was trying to, her lawyer was trying to do something, while you're emotional, get you to sign some papers and things like that, telling me just sign all the deeds back over to and so we can put it back in a pot. And I'm thinking like, why I got to sign something if it ain't legal? Then he tell me to all kind of stuff. I mean, And I didn't have a lawyer, so I talked to the judge and I told him that I didn't have a lawyer and I had 5 years to probate the will, and I hadn't probated it yet, so I'm gonna go do that today. But I had given everybody what they were supposed to get according to the will. It was already placed in their name when I had power of attorney. So the will, probating the will, is just a formality because there's nothing that they can gain from that. So I don't know. Right now, I'm just I wasn't as upset that I thought I would be, because I have a sense of calm, a sense of peace. Don't get me wrong. I did get upset, but nothing like it was when she first passed. Cause like I said, it's just been 3 years, and I did everything that was expected of me, and then the dishonoring her at this time, that's kind of bothersome, and but it didn't hurt as much as it would have earlier. So because it's amazing that even though a person get what's supposed to go to them and they've been knowing they're supposed to get that all their life, they're still not satisfied. They want to take from somebody else and make their piece of pie bigger than what I don't understand that. I believe that's why I was chosen to take care of it, because it really don't matter. It matters to me that the wishes be carried out. That's the most thing that matters to me. Not so much matter about what you can get or what you can possess. It's just making sure that it's done. And I think that's why I was chosen. I thought about that because I wanted to go exactly the way it's supposed to go, and I want everybody to be to get what was promised to them all their life. Not all their life, but at, since they were big enough to know who they were and where they come from. We just gonna put it back in there and stir it up and then split it again. I'm like, but you got what you're supposed to get. What you putting it back in there and splitting it for? I mean, it's already been split. I don't understand. But then I was upset, see, and I wasn't thinking that they were trying to change something that was done before she died. Everybody had everything before she died. It was already split up and given to them. They was trying to change that. I thought about it once I got home, because when I talked to the judge, um, he didn't want to hear it right then. He said we can hear it in another month from now. So Then I said, they can't do that. They're trying to change something that they can't change. Because the state was broke when she died. And it wasn't really broke. It had already been passed on to the kids. All 12 of them. Well, my mama had 9 and she adopted 4. One of them is deceased. So that's why I said that. I mean, that sounds like a lot of folks don't. And think about it, all them folks got some land. Yeah. And some left over. But somebody want a bigger spot than the other one. That's all that is. But it ain't gonna go like that. Y'all pray for me. That God give me the wisdom and the understanding and the words to say at the right time. Because I didn't even think about my power of attorney when I was talking to the judge. That you can't be sued for something you do when you have power of attorney. If they was overlooking that. Because I talked to them privately without the judge being there. And that's what the problem was. And you know, a judge can be, not a judge, but a lawyer can be so smooth and trick you out of what you already have by talking about stuff that you're not thinking it through because you're in an emotional state. And then I didn't focus on all that stuff before I went because I didn't want that in my spirit, you know. I didn't want to be hurt. I didn't want my heart aching, and I didn't want to think on how things was done. So I just went with nothing on my mind. So I don't know. I need to get a lawyer, I guess. I can't afford one, so I fall on the mercies of the Lord and let Him be my lawyer, and hopefully the judge will follow the law. I know it's a crazy thing in this day of time to believe in people doing what's right, especially with all the things that's going on with all people. And then you think the justice system would do what's right. They don't want to hear this mess about family, no way. But then family can be really crooked. They have their lawyers and talking all around you in a circle, and then they try to convince you that up is down and down is up and right is wrong and wrong is right. And then you sit there and you thinking like, you know, okay, let's just get this over. I just keep my spot and y'all keep y'all spot. Okay, then you sign all these deeds and then we're going to put it back in the pot and split it all over again. I say, what? I ain't finna sign shit. Excuse my French, y'all. But that's what I wanted y'all to pray for you when I told you yesterday. When I solicit your prayers, I genuinely and very sincerely mean just that. Pray for me. Sometime I won't tell you why, but I'm still going through that thing, y'all. But like I said, I'm in a different place now. I'm not as weak anymore. I'm not. I'm at peace. And I knew this was coming up. And when I got my license, I studied the test. I passed it. Because my heart was not heavy. You know? But I still need the legal authority of the Lord to work on my behalf. So that's why I solicit your prayers. It's a shame when you need help like that. I know they have public lawyers out there. And sometimes people just work for free. I don't know nothing about them folks either, but I think you can go to the courthouse and get one of them. But I don't even know if they'll work on a case like that for free. I don't know nothing, y'all. Hear the truth. Right prevail. How about that? And I know every man is right in his own eyes. Hmm. But I said she chose me to see this thing through. And I told her then that knowing them and the one that's doing what she's doing, that one was going to be a problem. And I told her I didn't even want to go through that. I didn't want my brothers and sisters to hate me. And she talked like, you can handle it. You can handle it. Am I stronger than I think? Yeah, I got a big heart, but I see things through, right? Okay, that's about what it is. And then I'm not looking for the big payback. Let's see. It's just land. That's all. No money. Just land. The land is valuable, I know that, but that's nothing that no one is supposed to be trying to sell. It's supposed to be handed down to the children, their children in every generation. They was just looked out for. I don't understand. What are they trying to do? I think they're trying to sell it, especially the lawyers. And I think my brothers and sisters, my one sister and one of my brothers, because she didn't talk him into standing with her, it's just not thinking it through. Because the man did say several times, well, we can just sell it and split it. And I'm like, you're not selling something that we had since slavery. And we finally bought it back from the white master. No. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I almost couldn't talk then. That's not gonna happen. And that was her main concern. That it not get back into the hands, excuse my white people, and back into the hands of the white folks. And there's nothing prejudiced about what I said. That's just the way she put it. And she's from old school. And she live in Alabama. And we going on the march this weekend, so yeah. And Vincent said he is not going on that march because none of his dreads is going to be in no reenactment. They may want to reenact it for real. He said his dreads ain't going to be nowhere in sight. That's my youngest son, Vincent. You know, with little Carlos. He said he is not going down there with his dreads swinging. They may want to reenact them turning on the hose. And you know, I'm saying it in a comical way, but you just don't know these days. Not the way things are going on in this world. You can be a peaceful person with a good heart. Go out in that world. And people are so mean and so cruel. Don't care about life and don't care about others. They're not compassionate anymore. The more and more I go through this thing, I have a peace, and then I smile because I think about my mom and I say she trusts me and she knew I would take care of this. And she knew I was a good person and I wasn't greedy. Because greed is an ugly thing. You could see it. It lays on a people like a person like a garment, you know? It's like they cloak themselves in it. I am satisfied with staying with Willie and living like we living, from paycheck to paycheck. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind hitting the lottery today. I wouldn't mind somebody going to my PayPal account that's rich and just overflow it. And we be comfortable for a little while. Not overflowing rich, but comfortable. Because I don't think I ever want to be to the point that, you know how you have finances and people take notice to you. And it's such a big thing. Comfortable is one thing. Because I was we went to the doctor's office, y'all. And we was talking about Obamacare. And I had just got on it. I haven't paid mine this month. It's probably lapsed. It was, because, you know, we trying to keep Willie together. And I got on Obamacare last month, and I was supposed to pay them March. It ain't been paid yet, but so it's probably in lapse now. But I haven't used it yet because I feel bad sometimes, but I'm not a sickly person, and we probably gonna have to redo that. But the thing is, the reason I said that is to say this. We were talking about insurance and how much people was paying. It's a lady, was a white young lady, much younger than I am, and we were talking about insurance. We had a good conversation, and then there was a black lady sitting next to her, young lady, in college, and there's an older black woman sitting on the other side of the white young lady, and then there was an older white woman sitting there. We all was talking because they was interested in our bike organization, and some of the people saw me on the news. Well, anyway, we were talking, and then we were talking about how much insurance were. The young white lady sitting right like in front of me, she was saying she was paying $300 a week for insurance. $300 a week. Y'all count that up. $300 a week, $600 every 2 weeks, $1,200 a month. When I was working, my whole paycheck is not $1,200 a month. Willie check right now is not $1,200 a month. And then she was kind of complaining, but I'm like, damn, how much money you make? I'm saying my insurance is $47. I ain't got no job, and I got to pay $47, but I ain't got the $47. Not just me myself, and I'm getting on Obamacare and I ain't got no job. Not count Willie, cause how can I'm talking about me. I ain't got no job. And I'm like, damn. I just did bring home a little over $400 every 2 weeks. Almost $5 every 2 weeks. And she paying $300 every week. And I got 2 degrees. And live in Alabama. I don't know if that got nothing to do with it, but damn. And the thing that get me about them, some of them don't even be out of high school. Or just got out of high school. No matter how many degrees you get, they always make more. I ain't got nothing against the young lady. She was a nice young lady. We had a wonderful conversation. It was sweet, but I'm just thinking on how unfair the world is. And the girl sitting next to her that was in school, she when she had her job, she was saying she was paying $80-something for insurance. But you got to think about it, people. That's according to your income, how much money you make. That's why how much insurance you're paying with this care thing. And everybody in that room had the flu. I'm there with Willie, and I'm subject to everybody doing that around me. I'm like, damn. I didn't want to go with him, but he wanted me to go with him because they gave him 2 shots in the behind. They gave him breathing treatment. And they gave him some pills to help with his breathing. And they gave him emergency inhaler that he got to take every 4 hours. Because he was doing kind of rough, y'all. It's weather changing. I can't see no doctor when he got to see one. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. But it's just I ramble sometime when I say things don't bother me, but I think on it, and having a sounding board sometimes help you think things through. And right now, today, you're my sounding board. I got to go downtown today and look at my hair. Y'all know I don't like to go out looking any kind of way. Dang. I need to pull this back and have that slender look. Y'all like that? I look better with my hair off my face, don't I, y'all? I need to get me some wet and wavy hair and attach it to these curls right here and let it go hang down my back and go this and do this number. And slick all my curls down on top of that. What y'all think? Will I have a fit? Well, if they had snaps in, like you don't have to glue it in, but them clamps, hair pieces, that might look be cute.